her message lit up my screen, I thought it had to be a mistake. Don't call me. Just 3 words. Sharp, flat, and merciless. Words that cut without even trying. I stared at my phone, waiting for the typing dots to return, hoping she'd follow it up with something else. But nothing appeared. Just silence. Emma had pulled away before, but this time felt different. Deliberate. Irrevocable. I didn't pause. I typed, "Don't come home." Hit send. 10 minutes later, my phone erupted like an alarm. 20 missed calls. All from her. You might say I overreacted, but the words weren't the real problem. It was everything leading up to them. Months of distance, quiet rooms, hollow glances, love that had slowly decayed into routine. It began almost imperceptibly. Late nights at work, endless meetings, a faint perfume that wasn't mine clinging to her clothes. I told myself I was imagining it, being paranoid. But 6 years together sharpen your senses. You notice the tiniest shifts. Her warmth fading, her eyes sliding past mine, her phone always in hand. 2 weeks before that message, I glimpsed a note on her screen from someone named Ben. The preview read, "Last night was perfect." She snatched the phone away instantly, murmuring something about a coworker. I didn't confront her then, not from fear, but from the need for certainty. I watched, waited, and saw the lies grow bolder. She stopped saying goodnight, stopped reaching for me, stopped being present. When "Don't Call Me" appeared, I wasn't surprised. Confirmed what I already knew. She didn't want distance. She wanted out of the marriage, out of guilt, out of us. And in that instant, something in me shifted. If she could leave so easily, maybe I could let her go just as easily. "Don't Come Home" wasn't anger. It was clarity. Sent at 8:43 p.m. The first call came at 8:45. By 8:53, 10. By 8:58, 20. She wasn't just calling. She was desperate. I sat in the dim glow of the living room lamp, watching my phone buzz. Each ring felt like a confession. The irony wasn't lost on me. For months, I begged her to open up, to talk, to care. Now she couldn't stop calling. At 9:01, a new message appeared. "Please pick up. I can explain." Explain what? Emma? The late nights, the perfume, the text from Ben? Or the way she had turned our home into a museum of lost love? I didn't reply, not from indifference, but for the first time for myself. I poured a drink, leaned back, and let the buzzing continue until it stopped. Outside, cars passed, indifferent. Inside, something had shifted irreversibly. It wasn't the end of the marriage that hurt. It was realizing how quietly love dies while people pretend it's alive. When the phone finally went silent, I felt no anger, just hollow freedom. At 9:20, tires screeched outside, then a rattling key. I didn't move. I knew she'd come. People don't panic over what they're ready to lose. The door burst open. Emma stumbled in, hair messy, face pale, phone clutched in trembling hands. "Why aren't you answering me?" she gasped. I didn't look at her, took a slow sip, and said evenly, "You told me not to call you." Her lips parted, caught between guilt and confusion. She stepped forward, paused, lost. "It wasn't what it seemed," she whispered. "Then tell me," I said, calm, almost cold. "What was it?" She blinked, searching for the trust one once had. I gave her nothing. "I needed time," she said softly. "I was stressed. Ben helped me cope." I cut her off. "Ben helps with stress now." Her face froze, shoulders slumped. "You saw the messages," she said flatly. "I did. And you assumed." "I didn't assume. I noticed. You changed." Emma, the woman I loved, started living 2 lives. I waited to see which one would walk through the door tonight. Silence thickened around us. She finally sat, hands trembling, eyes wet. "It wasn't serious," she murmured. "It was just attention. I didn't mean for it to go this far. Just attention." I repeated it aloud, letting it hang. Betrayal doesn't sound lighter when whispered. I leaned back. "You broke something you can't fix with sorry," I said quietly. Slowly, tears fell. "I didn't think you'd ever stop trying," she confessed. "That's exactly the problem," I said. "You counted on me not leaving." She reached, but I pulled back. "I made one mistake," she pleaded. "No," I said. "You made a choice." We sat in silence, broken only by the clock's steady tick, each second cutting deeper, reminding me of cold dinners, the nights I waited, lies disguised as excuses. The version of me that forgave out of fear, gone. When she finally asked, "Can we try again?" Didn't hurt, it sounded empty. "Try what?" I asked. "You had my love, my trust, my patience. It wasn't enough." "I don't want to lose you," she whispered. "You already did," I said. She stood, seeing the truth, searching for anger, a fight. But there was nothing left. At the door, she whispered, "You don't mean it." I met her eyes and said the last honest thing. "I meant it the moment you told me not to call." She left quietly. The door closed softly. "No Islam, no good vie." Just an ending. Later, I sat in the silence she left behind. The apartment still carried her scent, fading, dissolving into memory. 20 missed calls, 1 message, a lifetime of lessons. I didn't block her. I didn't reply. Didn't need to. Sometimes the loudest revenge isn't anger. It's peace. The kind that comes from stopping the chase for what's already gone. By morning, I felt lighter. Not happy, not healed, just free. Emma might remember that night as the one I stopped loving her. But I'll remember it as the night I finally chose to love myself.